Sweet. So just a few more tips on Hobo Pro tips. Not even Hobo Pro, it's just whatever. I've got like a landscaping kit here. It has just a few basic tools, some water right here, and then some trail mix for food. That's a wire brush for cleaning my saw and loppers. I really just have the loppers and saw as my main tools, but I also have like a water key and a multi-tool, which I keep on me at all times. Machete. So that's just one kit. I've got a bunch of other kits for different things. And then, like with produce, it's a good idea to take the plastic off of it right away so that it can breathe. It won't, it'll dry out a little bit. You don't want your produce to dry out completely, obviously, but keeping it outside the plastic and keeping it at the right humidity will help it last a lot longer. If you don't have if you're a hobo, during the day you keep it in a cool place in the shade or whatever. Then at nighttime you keep it up high off the ground. Just keep it away from the animals. But if you want to go take it to another level, just dig a hole in the ground, and you don't even, I was gonna say put an ice chest in the hole, but you don't even need that. All the dirt will insulate it. You could put just a cardboard box, or I'd recommend something, plastic. Put something like that in the hole. Just cover that up, and that'll be good insulation. It'd be bad for the animals might get into it, so you could use something like that. That'd be perfect. That has a lid on it, so the animals, it'll be more difficult for them to get through the lid. And I guess that's it. I usually have more to say. I'm kind of tired, I guess. I don't know. I spent yesterday just kind of sleeping. I've been so tired. My back is sore as fuck. It won't heal. I've been resting my back, but then I have to do things like go collect water or whatever. That just messes it up again. Yeah, keep your trash sealed up. That'll keep the flies away, as well as the animals. There isn't a lot of food in here, so I'm not too worried about it. I've also killed off most of the animals around here, most of the rodents and whatnot, most of the pests. But I've seen a few rats running around, so I've got some poison out for them. But you usually want to keep your trash, up high, hanging, or inside of a container. And then I've got, just to give me some camouflage, I've got this set up. And then all these brush piles set up. But you see the field of view is from this angle here. So I have brush here, but then to give you some to break up the pattern a little more, it'd be easier to spot something from this side than it would be from the other side. If you see my larger cache with just the big tarp over it, you see I've thrown some branches on top of that to break up the pattern a little bit more. That's the concept with the Gia suit. If you do like paint gunning or if you do like real combat, that gives you like some 3D camouflage, and the main thing is to, you know, break up the pattern, not just with your clothing, but, you know, beyond that. You know, the main thing with a human profile is the head. That's what that's what separates the human profile from most others. So you want to just run like a line, like a piece of rope or something, from your hat to your shoulder, and just do that on one side. Don't do it on both, because that'll look, you know, it's still kind of pointing up like a human figure. Just do that on one side. Run some things between it so it's like solid on one side, and then you can just attach pieces of cloth to the rest of you, or whatever you want to do. Apart from that, if you don't want to go to that level, if you're not able to, it's also good to, even if you're able to, it's good to sleep on top of your fatigues, your pants and your shirt. Sleep on top of that. That'll put some creases in it and whatnot to break it up even more. And something I learned from a guy when I was paint gunning is, when I was younger, I don't really do it anymore. I don't do it at all, but anymore. But he dyed his camouflage clothing black, but it's not. It wasn't just a flat black pattern. It was just, you could still see the forest green pattern, but the background was black. So it gives you a little bit of, it's sort of like a natural camouflage. If you look at this, the thing that you're gonna see first is what the light's hitting off of. You see, like, when you look at a bush, you see the branches and whatnot in front of it, but the background is black, and that's what he basically replicated with